I'm Charlie Reimer, and I'm here to tell you that golfers, we're different. We aren't afraid to go for it. We're dedicated. And we never stop. Not every place gets us, but one does. Myrtle Beach, 78 courses, 60 miles of beach. You could say we were made for each other. The beach gets golfers. Golfers get the beach.
Welcome to the Myrtle Beach Golf Report, powered by PlayGolfMyrtleBeach.com. I'm Kyle Oland. This is David Williams, and we are live from the golf capital of the world, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And David, wow, I think last time we were on here, we were talking about how cold it was, and everybody was bundled up here in Myrtle Beach for an unseasonably cold day. Well, that's not the case today. It is a gorgeous winter day in Myrtle Beach. Low 60s, sun is shining, and the golfers are out today. I know you were out, actually. Where were you at this morning?
We were out at Man-O-War Golf Club this morning, filming another episode of the Players Digest coming next Friday. And it was a beautiful morning. It's, I think, about 55, 56 degrees here in Myrtle Beach. And for January, we'll take it.
Yeah, you can't take a January day like that where there was a lot of players out there. I know that for a fact.
It was a busy morning.
Wow. So, David, it's good to be back with the Myrtle Beach Golf Report. We haven't been here for a couple weeks.
Since last year, dude.
Funny. And since then, the Chants are no longer undefeated, sadly. God. But, David, tell us a little bit about – I know it's been an interesting week as far as the PGA Tour goes. Before we get into some of our other news we want to talk about, fill everyone in on some highlights from the PGA Tour.
So – PGA Tour new season kicked off last week, as I'm sure many of you probably know, with Harris English winning the Tournament of Champions. Now, although he did not win a golf tournament last year, he was in the Tournament of Champions, which was kind of a weird wrinkle thrown into that event. But he defeated Joaquin Niemann in a one-hole playoff last week. Incredible golf down the stretch by both of those players. Harris actually had a chance to win it in regulation, hitting a 3-iron from like 245 to 10 feet and, missed the putt on the amateur side, missed it low. And then this week, actually, the PGA Tour is still over in Hawaii, but this week they're at Waialae. And a familiar name, somebody I just mentioned, Joaquin Niemann, tied for the lead with Aaron Baddeley and Peter Malnati. Now, this is obviously, it's only middle of the second round for them, but it's exciting stuff. The PGA, it feels good to have golf back and, have a sense of normalcy going on.
Yeah, anytime you can feel a little normal in this world right now, it's a good day. You know what else is good is the number of courses that were recently named in GolfWeek's top 200 U.S. resort course list for 2021. And guess what, David? No surprise, but Myrtle Beach had more courses on that list than any other destination in America, again cementing ourselves as the golf capital of the world. David, tell everybody who's watching which of those courses were listed among the top 200.
So y'all are probably going to recognize a lot of these names, but we had the Dunes Golf and Beach Club, Caledonia Golf and Fish Club, True Blue Golf Club, Kings North at Myrtle Beach National, the Moreland Course at Legends Golf and Resort, the Grand Dunes Resort Course, the Barefoot Die Course, the Love Course at Barefoot, and the Fazio Course at Barefoot. All top-of-the-line golf courses here in Myrtle Beach.
Beautiful courses there. I know, David, you've played a few, if not all of those courses. Tell me which of those courses you like the best.
Shoot, out of all of them, I'd probably say it's hard to beat Caledonia. obviously. And I mean, True Blue is right up there with it as well, in my opinion. I'd probably say those are two of my favorite golf courses here.
Yeah, those are both two courses that are beautiful. I personally like True Blue a lot. I have a love-hate relationship with the Dye course at Barefoot. Last time I played that course, I was more of a mountain climber than I was a golfer, just going up mound after mound, hitting on terrible lies the whole day. It was not much fun, but the course was beautiful, and you can't beat it.
Now, Kyle, if you actually want to play a couple of these courses, we have the perfect package spotlight for these people. Why don't you show them?
David, there's no place I would rather be right now than on a golf course after watching that. And if I was living right now in the Northeast, experiencing the cold weather up there, I would be on my phone or on my computer right now going to myrtlebeachgolfcentral.com and booking a golf package. There's no doubt about that. And this is the best time to book golf packages for Myrtle Beach. Why? There's a couple different reasons, David. Number one, availability. You are going to get the best tee times right now. If you wait, those tee times will fill up and you might get a later tee time or a tee time you don't desire. Two, selection. A lot more courses are going to have availability now, but those rounds and those slots will fill up. And three, availability with packagers. You're going to have availability with the best packagers locally here in Myrtle Beach. And if you want to check out all of the packagers here in Myrtle Beach or any other top golf courses like we named earlier, you can go to www.playgolfmyrtlebeach.com to check those out. David, tell everybody a little bit about some of the exciting new content pieces we're putting out this year.
So I'm sure many of you all have seen, but we have actually launched a podcast with Charlie Reimer, the Balls in the Air podcast. It's it's where Charlie just kind of does his thing. He does the thing that he's best at, and he talks. That's all he does. We actually launched episode 2 yesterday with Rick Murphy and Chris Manson. Both are kinetics, Rick is a kinetics instructor and Chris is the CEO of Kinetics. And Rick and Charlie have a past; they're good friends. And we had Rick actually in studio, and we just let them kind of talk for 30 minutes, and it was some of the funniest conversations we've heard.
I think one of the conversations that stood out to me from there was Rick Murphy taught in the course of a year, he taught more than 3,000 lessons in the country of Colombia, which is absolutely astronomical if you wrap your mind around it. Like, that's crazy.
And if you missed the first episode was Charlie talking about New Year's resolutions, not only for himself, but for you all, golfers, whether you're new to the game or you've been playing the game for 20 years. He had goals for everybody. And he ended the first episode with a little story time that I think you all want to stick around. I think we actually have a clip queued up from episode 2 that you all can listen to.
Yeah, let's check it out.
To set the table, the reason they hired me to come there was to help teach their teachers to become better teachers, and also to build a youth golf program. So I had just won an award, lucky enough to win the Junior Golf Leader of the Year from PGA of America in 1988. So they started inviting me down for each year to work with their kids and help their golf professionals, and then I would play in the Colombian Open. So I took my vacation from the Cardinal for about 8 consecutive years, and I went to Bogota, Colombia. Well, they decided, hey, we want you to come down and help us with our program, golf program. So I left the Cardinal to take that job, not knowing much about South America at all. And I knew that I'd have to learn to speak Spanish, so I did.
And you barely know English.
I know. When I went down, I could barely speak English fluently, and it still remains today that way, but I did learn to speak Spanish.
Yeah, David. So really, if you want to check out that whole episode, where can people go to watch it or listen to it?
So you can listen to it anywhere you find podcasts: Stitcher, Google Podcasts, Apple, Spotify, and SoundCloud. And you can also watch the episode on YouTube. We will be uploading each and every episode there as well.
Yeah, so David, give us a little preview of some guests that we can expect in 2021 on the Balls in the Air podcast. I know I'm excited to hear who we got coming.
So next week we actually have an interview with the Beast, Sean Pfister, down from the DJ Golf School. I don't know if you all saw the article we put out about him last week, but Sean has officially moved to Myrtle Beach and is now working in the Myrtle Beach area as a golf instructor, trying to help the average golfer like myself or like Kyle gain more distance. And then we're just going to end up having a bunch of Charlie's buddies on down the road. Colt Ford, there might even be some bigger names.
Yeah, I heard Charles Barkley might be in the works.
See, I wasn't going to say that, but yeah, that's the rumor right now in the rumor mill.
Sir
So
Charles.
But make sure you all subscribe, rate and review, everywhere you all find podcasts, and we'll be trying to release an episode every week going forward.
Yep, and if you haven't watched the podcast yet, check it out. I think we're going to do a giveaway here in the coming weeks, so be on the lookout for that. And again, we want to thank you for tuning in, and we can't wait to see you in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Long before your arrival, we're making preparations for your visit. It's something we do every day, and nobody does it better than Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.